Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to Brady's Run Ice Arena for a matchup between the visiting Buffalo Tempest and your Iron City Forge. Now for our starting lineups. Introducing first, the Buffalo Tempest. On defense, number 4, Kyle Wilkins. On forward, number 88, Jason Melanson. On forward, number 14, Zach Perez. On forward, number 92, Skylar Brisley. On defense, number 44, Mike Scardino. And in goal, number 34, Chris Burkle. And now, the starting lineup for your Iron City Forge. On defense, number 45, Michael Jordan. At forward, your captain, number 23, Kurt Schmitz. At forward, number 81, Michael Keller. On forward, making his Iron City debut, please welcome number 10, Sean Bogota. And on defense, number 69, Daniel Schmitz. In goal, number 35, Cody Silvas. And And now let's meet our junior starter of the game, Andrew Zickery.
Guys, we have it.
We will now send it downstairs for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Brady's Run Ice Arena for today's APHL matchup between the Buffalo Tempest and the Iron City Forge. I'm Cade McCrory riding solo here today as the Tempest and Forge both looking to get back in the win column here tonight for this two-game homestand for Iron City to conclude their home stand for the 24-25 season. Puck is down, and here we go. Wilkins off the face-off, chips it forward towards Bristly, knocked away momentarily by one of the newcomers of Ryan City, Sean Bogota. Played for Duquesne in the Division I club rankings, now serves as their assistant coach and makes his debut here tonight. Bogota will send this one into the zone. Iron City touches up. One other newcomer in, E.J. Ferris, recently completed his 4-year tenure with the Duquesne Dukes. Michael Jordan, the shot there, sails wide. Kurt Schmidt to the point, kept alive by Daniel Schmidt. Schmidt plays this one towards the wall. Melanson to pick it up, sends it to center. Stripped away by Jordan, into the zone, leaves it for Schmidt. Schmidt underneath, has Jordan. In front for Keller, backhanded shot and a save there by Chris Burkle. Toledo, 2 tough losses last weekend against the Toledo Mobsters, 7-1 and 8-5, a very short bench in both of those games, but the netminders, Gianni Dalton, Jagger Maving, playing some incredible minutes for those guys, Chris Burkle as well. Burkle will get the start here today, 3-2, a 720 goals against 866 save percentage. On the other end, Cody Silvas for Iron City, 0-4, with a 5.33 goals against average and 841 save percentage. One newcomer in for the Tempest today, Gianni Palladino, making his debut wearing number 15 for the Tempest this evening. Andrew Logar takes this one past Salak, into the zone he comes, Logar shot and he scores. Andrew Logar, it only takes 1 minute and 29 seconds, and the Tempest take an early 1-0 lead. Logar's 18th of the season, making Iron City pay early on. Logar's goal is unassisted, his 18th of the season. Something Iron City has been used to doing here in the APHL this season is coming back from behind, playing from behind. And Spencer Hernchak looking to make that lead a little bit further for his squad, as he's missed the last couple of games. One of the leading scorers in the APHL this season, with 33 goals and 63 points. Pretty incredible what Hernchik has been able to do for Buffalo. Still without their captain, Kyle Granville, but slowly getting some more pieces back in the lineup for the Tempest. They look to get back into first place. Iron City coming off a weekend against Kalkaska, falling in 9-5 and 5-2, and is searching for their first win since the beginning of January. Off the face-off, Adam Zemansky leaves his forward. Dan Schmidt sends this one around the wall towards Isaac Stevens, kept alive by Scardino. Sent underneath, Schmidt. Back to Zemansky. Sends it off the high glass. Scardino couldn't keep it in. Johnny McGuire looks to take it up ice. McGuire, 2 goals against Kalkaska last weekend. 3 goals in 4 games for the youngster. Zemansky takes this in. Scardino knocks him off the puck. Keller applies some pressure. Bounces toward the wall. Kept alive by Chris McCambridge. Keller sends this underneath. Thomas Halleck gets to it first for Buffalo. Sends to the wall toward Butterworth. Turns it over. Pagota backhands it on Ned. Losing the stick. What a stop. Rebound pops out and a diving effort for Chris Burkle against Keller with the net coming off. Buffalo will not be able to change. It will stay in front of Burkle. But the Forge top unit almost sneaking one past the netminder. To be a face-off on the right circle here to the left of Burkle. As the Tempest bench asking for an explanation. Off the draw, Schmidt. Back to McCambridge. Winds up a shot. Rolls off a Tempest player and high. Demenchek takes this one underneath. Around the wall toward Butterworth. Keller couldn't keep it in. Bounces its way out to Palladino. Sends this into the zone around McCambridge. Getting back is E.J. Ferris, one of the newcomers as mentioned in the opener. The Duquesne soon-to-be alumni. Melanson. Forward for Zach Perez. Perez walks into the zone as the Tempest change. Knocked away by Keller. Keller sends this one around the boards. Up towards center ice. Intercepted pass by Melanson. Puts one on, and a save there by Silvis. Covers up here at 16:28. Shots favoring Iron City here early, 3-2. The scoreboard, of course, leading in favor of the blue and gray. Off a draw by Salak. Wins it back to Jordan, goes back to Salak. Dixon fighting for the puck. Salak in retreat, moves it up to Myers. Myers along the right wall. Forward for Dixon. Dixon to his backhand, walks in across for Myers. Spinning effort for Dixon backdoor, and wasn't able to pull the trigger. In front for Salak, rolls past his stick all the way to center ice. Dan Schmidt retreats. Dixon, 2 goals in the first game against Kalkaska, has really found his part in the Iron City offense as of late. Logar walks in, gets hit by Dixon, shot goes high. Called to 2. Underneath for Logar. Logar turning shot, sails off the wall, bounces in front, and Schmidt sends it into the Iron City bench. Out of play here at 15:36. See one player in Buffalo, Skylar Brisley, put the team on his back. Pair of goals. And a matchup against Toledo was one of the driving forces to finally get on the score sheet, number 92. We'll see if he can ride the momentum here in this weekend against Iron City. Face-off win by the Tempest. Demenchek looking to go to his far wing. Underneath, bounces off the back of the net. Ferris digging in front. Logar pushed wide. Demenchek turning shot, blocked by Johnny McGuire. McCambridge sends this underneath. Ferris sends this one to center. Howlett sends it along the Iron City bench. Demenchek continues his drive into the zone. McCambridge picks it up underneath. toward the boards. Now to center to Stevens. To center ice now. Wilkins sends one on net. Silvis gets a piece of it, leaves it off for McCambridge. McCambridge around for Isaac Stevens, taps it towards center. Wilkins quickly sends it back in. And now Ferris will skate up ice. The Belverde, Texas native, played his 4 years of collegiate hockey with Duquesne. Kyle Wilkins sends this along the wall. Kurt Schmidt, fresh off the bench, fires one from the blue line. Burkle challenged to let that one go, and we'll hold on. Here, 14:29, a very late whistle there. On comes the full top unit for Iron City. 6 games left on the schedule for the Forge this year. Of course, tonight and tomorrow against the Tempest. Then they'll travel to Buffalo in the makeup series where it was snowed out a couple weekends ago. And then they will conclude the season at Toledo at the end of March before playoff hockey begins. Not sure of exactly when, but imagine the early parts of April. You expect to see these teams possibly battle. Walking in a shot there by Bogota, denied by Burkle. Tempest looking to get back into that 1 seed. Forge trying to get a couple of wins before playoff hockey begins. Up ice comes Hernchak. Hernchak winds up a shot saved by a challenging Silvis and cleared along the wall by Kurt Schmidt. Ventura keeps it in. Myers strips it away from him. Schmidt sends it up ice, wanting Keller to 2 can clear. Myers at the Tempest blue line will chip this one in. Forge go for the change. The Tempest will follow suit. Ventura up for Bristly. Knocked away by Dixon. Myers at the half circle sends it underneath for Dixon. Dixon holds behind the net, spins away to the outside. Looks in front, has McCambridge, winds up a shot, a diving block by Paul Tattoo. And the Tempest clear. Forge with a couple of good chances. The Tempest defense in response, making some good plays. Jake Salak has Dixon. Clears this one toward the blue line. Hernchek keeps it in for the Tempest. Spins to his backhand. Now walks it up high to the point to Moses Ventura. Across for Tattoo. Tattoo winds up, shot, rebound in front. Covered by Silvis as Ferris and Bristly wrestle in front of the net. .12:44 here in period 1. McGuire and Melanson in the face-off. 3-1 by Melanson, wins it to the point. Tattoo winds up shot through traffic. Rolls off the end wall. McGuire battling with Melanson, goes to the point to Ventura. Ventura shot, bounces, denied by Jordan. Rebound in front to the backhand. Melanson puts it through the blue paint. And Silvis pushes it wide. Jordan carries along the forward bench. To the middle to Delosier. Sends this one in. Towards Stevens. Tempest clear to the blue line. Melanson quickly up to Perez. Perez, the right-handed shot. Waits. Over to Bristly. Bristly winds up shot and he scores. Skylar Bristly continues his hot streak and makes it 2-0 Tempest with his 4th of the season. Bristly really coming to his own as of late. Bristly from Melanson and Perez. The official reading of goal number 2 for the Tempest here with 8 minutes gone in period 1. Michael Keller backhands this one. Kept alive with the blue line by Hernchek. Gets around Keller. Takes it underneath. Battles with McCambridge. McCambridge has Schmidt behind him. Turnover. Logar shot. Hits off the side of the post. Logar to the point to Wilkins. Over to Scardino. Shot blocked by Bogota, who's really feeling that one. Schmidt sends this around the horn. This one will make its way to center ice as Wilkins feels the pressure. Turns it over to McCambridge. He'll skate with some open room. McCambridge winds up shot, blocked by Scardino. Wilkins plays this to the outside. Hernchak walks it to the zone, gives it over to Logar. Escapes Kirchman, plays it in front. McCambridge gets a piece of it. Slaps this one toward the Forge blue line. Myers pushes it. Waits. Over to Kirchman. Schmidt walks it in. Looking for somebody, goes to the middle. Hernchak is there to break it up. Keller puts one towards the net. Wilkins will take this one underneath. Escapes Kirchman. Around for Mike Scardino. Up for Wilkins. To the middle to Aaron Ventura. On the entry, broken up by Jordan. Quickly played up to Jake Salak. 3-on-2 with the Tempest changing. Over for Jordan. Back for Myers to Jordan. And broken up by the stick of Ventura. Moses Ventura keeping this one a 2-score game. Salak walks in, diving effort by Tatu. And rolls to center ice. The second big block for number 5 from Buffalo. Along the corner, Schmidt tied up with Logar. Salak comes out of it for the Forge. Can't ship it around his man. Salak takes this and holds. Battles along with a newcomer Palladino. Now Dixon joins in on the fun and cleared out by Buffalo. Schmidt up for Dixon. Gets his stick lifted. Howlett retreats. Just halfway gone here in period 1 between the Tempest and Forge. 2-0. Thanks to goals from Logar and Brisley. Here's a shot by Myers. Hits off a pair of sticks. Into the netting it goes here at 9:32.
Thank you to our scholar. Vortex Foil Finisher. Beauty and resilience in every corner.
Shots favoring the Tempest 8-6 here early on. Tied up face-off. McGuire to McCambridge. Waits. Now walks in. His shot blocked by Butterworth. McCambridge retreats. Looking. Has Stevens. Winds up. Shot save. Made. Rebound. Is pushed out by Tatu. And finally cleared by Butterworth. The length of the ice. Ferris gets back and icing is called. Blocks the name of the game right now for Buffalo. Tatu with a pair, Ventura, now Butterworth getting in there and feeling that one as he waits for the faceoff. Kirchman steps in, wins the faceoff, back to McCambridge. Waits, now walks it down low for Schmidt, backhands it on Burkle to save the rebound. Pushed off from the corner by the Tempest. Howlett clears. Szymanski is there. Quickly over to McCambridge, now up to Keller on the entry. Leaves it off for Kirchman. Across for Bogota, in front for Keller, takes the whack. Burkle with the initial stop. Schmidt shot, gets down to Keller, backhands it on net, and Burkle is there for the save. Bogota takes it to the half circle. Looks to take it up high. Melanson clears. As Buffalo goes for the change, Silvis will challenge and send this up ice. Melanson off the giveaway. A shot goes around the high wall. Wilkins resets at center. Over for Scardino on the entry. Brisley gets to it first. Turns it over to Jordan. Jordan shuffles this one towards the blue line. Brisley can keep it in. Kurt Schmidt sends it along the board. Scardino has some trouble with it, and the Tempest have to touch up on sides. 8 minutes to go here in period 1 at Brady's Run Ice Arena. Wilkins turns it over. Myers walks in, shot, rebound is there, and he'll score. Corey Myers battles in front. Doesn't connect on the first one, but the second finds the back of the net. And Iron City gets it back with Myers' 9th of the season. Excuse me, that was Myers' 3rd goal of the season. I think I gave him a little too much credit there. But Myers' 3rd of the season, unassisted. Off the face-off, Herncheck. Turnover comes down with Ventura. Tries to go out wide and blocked by Dan Schmidt. Scardino keeps it in for Buffalo. But Schmidt plays it out and into the crowd. This one goes. And now the fans race to it to get the souvenir. There'll be a young kid that gets that one. As they'll get a new puck here from a scorekeeper's table. We're at 7:29, 2-1 Buffalo. As Logar gets his 18th of the season, Bristly with his 4th, and then a quick answer. And Spencer Herncheck finds the back of the net, and a welcome back for number 19. Getting 34th goal of the season for Spencer Herncheck. It's a 3-1 Tempest. Someone they sorely missed with the A on his sweater. And shows Iron City was exactly what they were missing the last 2 times these teams played. Herncheck's 34th from Aaron Ventura and Andrew Logar gives the Tempest a 3-1 lead. Silvis misplays it. Logar stumbles, puts one on. Silvis makes the stop. Keller turns the other way. Keller splits to the outside. Scardino knocks it off his stick. Bogota to Keller in front. Moves to his forehand, and Burkle makes the toe save. And now a Herncheck one-on-one with Silvis. Puts one on and scores. Off the glove of Silvis and into the back of the net. 2 straight for Spencer Herncheck. It's 4-1 Buffalo. Herncheck's 35th of the season and stays on top of the APHL leaderboards, even missing a handful of games. Wilkins with a beautiful pass to play it up ice to get Herncheck into the back of the net. Here's Myers. Waits, puts one on. Blocker save there by Burkle. Burkle getting an assist on the goal as well. So you don't see goalie assists very often. Jordan is shot there, blocked. Rebound for Schmidt, also blocked. Paul to 2 with some crazy effort here tonight in this first period. And I mean, icing here on Buffalo. You face off here on the right circle to the left of Burkle. Iron City leading the shots 14-10. The scoreboard being a middle misleading here in this early stages of this hockey game. And here's Herncheck looking for the natty hattie to the backhand and beautifully executed. Herncheck 1, 2, 3, count them. And Silvis goes right to the bench. It's 5-1 Tempest. If you're Iron City, you might consider a timeout here really early on, but Joe Baylor will enter. Herncheck's 3rd straight to get the hat trick. It's number 34, 35, and 36, and assisted there by Paul Tatu. Here it's 6:08, but timeout Iron City. As they'll look to reset here, as Baylor will enter the game. He got pulled in the first period of the Kalkaska game, and they rode Cody Silvis the rest of the way, and looks like we're seeing an identical flip here from what we saw last weekend. But there's similarly, Iron City had a lead against Kalkaska, didn't hold on. Baylor exited, Silvis re-entered the game. You see the scripts flipped. But Baylor this year, 1-5 at 3.25 goals against, .833 save percentage. The new Stanton native netminder. as Iron City looks to settle, as the Tempest out for vengeance after losing to Toledo, and have piled it on here in period 1. McCambridge off the face-off sends this quickly in for Iron City. Bogota races to it, sends it over to Keller. Keller walks this one down low. In front, McCambridge shot and blocked by the stick of Howlett. Into the netting it goes, 5-53. To the left circle it'll go. Right here of Chris Burkle. Butterworth against Schmidt. Expect to see Gianni Dalton tomorrow. Has performed well against Iron City this season. And so has Burkle. Ones we have seen a lot of here at Brady's Run Ice Arena. Shot from Bogota, blocked away. Up high, McCambridge shuffles this one down low. In front for Bogota, puts one on, saved by Burkle. Pops out to Palladino. Across for Butterworth. Banks this off the wall, behind Baylor in the netting. Be knocked off by Palladino. Wrestling with Ferris. Gives it over to Keller. Shuffled up for Bogota. Goes down ice with Schmidt. Shuffles it towards him to the forehand and off the stick of Schmidt. To 2. Quickly up for Palladino. Out wide for Moses Ventura. Retreats back to 2. Salak quickly sends it in for Iron City. Burkle comes out to play it. Leaves it for 2. Salak gets it blocked away. Ventura pokes it to the blue line. Dixon couldn't keep it in for ICF. Dixon walks in. Puts it on the edge of his stick. Dances, puts it in front for Salak. Push wide. Dixon, a highlight reel play against Kalkaska. Putting it just what he did there. And we saw RMU fans, Roman Kramer did it a couple of years ago. As that puck will be sent in by the Forge. Tattoo. Taps it to center. Dominsack. Shuffles it over for Brisley. Myers gets a piece of it. High stick on Iron City. Buffalo will touch. Szymanski. Off the glove, or the stick there of Dixon, excuse me, into the zone that goes. No icing. Dominsack. Retreats underneath. Sends it around for Wilkins. Taps it out of the zone. Quickly thrown back in by Delosier. As Dominsack holds. Up for Melanson. Shuffles it to Brisley. Gets tripped by McGuire. Melanson takes it right back forward for Kyle Dominsack. Across for Melanson, broken up by the backpedaling Delosier. Szymanski. Turns it over. Dominchek puts it on. Save there by Baylor. And a much-needed stop for Iron City. McGuire sends it out of the zone. Will chase it himself. As an icing is called on Iron City here at 3:14.
Thank you for our HubSpots. Are available for purchase.
Buffalo sets up on the left circle. Go with the left-hand centerman and Logar. Will battle Johnny McGuire. Won by the Tempest. Shot shuffled towards the net, put wide. Up. Along the Iron City bench. Drug out by Ventura. He gets taken to the ice. McGuire gets stood up and will exchange some whacks with Herncheck. McGuire, one of the youngsters, trying to get physical. In front for Stevens, winds up a shot. Save there by Burkle. McGuire gets pummeled by Ventura. Stevens sends it around the wall. Wilkins to it first for Buffalo. Clears the length of the ice. And it'll be an icing here on Tempest here at 2:31. Behind the play, Delosier and Wilkins exchange some words. Both, or at least Delosier, will skate to his bench. Buffalo cannot off the icing.